Yes boys, what is going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing some invasions as a vampire. First things first, look at this fashion. The fashion is just absolutely awesome. I love it. I think it looks great. It kind of does look like a vampire, I think. He's kind of got a bit of a vampire feel about it. But yeah, this build is all about kind of stealing health back from our opponents. We've got 3 weapons on the build. First up, we've got the Lucerne. In our offhand, we've got the Great Dragon Hunter's Katana. That's what it's called, the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. I knew it was something like that. And then in my second weapon slot on my right hand, I've got the Clinging Bones. Look at those. They look pretty nasty, don't they? Now, the Ash of War on the Lucerne is a blood tax. Obviously, when we hit that Ash of War, that steals health off our opponents and tops our own health up. Then obviously on the Clinging Bones, we've got Lifesteal Fist. That does the same thing. We hit that Ash of War, we get some health back. The Ash of War on the Great Katana is brilliant, the moveset is brilliant. The Ash of War doesn't steal health, but it looks amazing and it's really good at finishing players off when they're running away at low health or just doing a big chunk of damage. The Great Katana in general in the offhand is amazing. I love Great Katanas in the offhand, especially like if you hit them with a running attack with the Lucerne, try and get some damage on them with the Great Katana. It just works really, really well, guys. Properly good little weapon combination. Another aspect of this build being a vampire is the fact that we're using the Blessed Dew talisman, so we're getting a constant little tick up to our health. And then as well, we've got the Crimson Bubble Tier, which gives us a boost of health when we're close to death, so that's like health regen as well, isn't it? And then we're a level 90 build, 60 vigor, 35 dex, and it's pretty much that simple, guys. That's the build with a vampire. Watch out, I'm coming for you, and I'm going to suck your blood. Let's get into them invasions.